Professor. My name is GuangYang. Right now, I'm introducing my web design final project to you. So let's get started from the home page. My final project is introducing one of my favorite football club, Chelsea Football Club. And in the home page, when you first get into the home page, you have two animations. The first one is the transition of the logo. And the second one is the overall introduction text. You will slide from right side to the left side and has a printing animation. And there are two navigation bars in the whole website. The first one is on the top right. And when you put your mouse over the other content, it will become red. It will inform you that which pages you are going to. And the second one is on the buttons, and it has the face position. It will go everywhere when you scrolling down the page. And after the overall introduce text, they will have the video. It will show some of the matches that this club will play. And after the video, there is the picture gallery. And in this picture gallery, I will introduce some basic information about this club, like which game this club is playing, and the key number picture and their logo. And after the picture gallery, they will have a table to introduce some recently matches. So let's go to the second page, people. In this page, in the first page, you will have a slideshow, and you will show that those people that these pages is going to introduce. And there is a menu for all those people. And when you click the name, it will change the position to the name that you have selected. And when you pull your mouse over the content, it will show the text. And once your mouse leaves the text area, those texts will disappear. And the third one is the trophies. I use a table to show all the trophies that this club has gained. When you put your mouse over the tab, the text will appear and describe what is this trophies and how many times these trophies that gained and when the club gained these trophies. And the last one is the history page. In this page, I will introduce some club's history. And in the first page, they will also have a slideshow. You can click a slide bar and put it from the left side to the right side, and you will show some images. And below the slideshow, there are three parts of the history. First one is the overall history, and is stadium introduction and the distribution of one of the most important league to the club. And these three content is collectible. If you want to check more detailed information, you can do things like this to check the more detailed information. And once you don't want to see, you just do things like this, you will hide. I make all these things collectible. And there are other features I want to introduce, that this logo, when you click this logo, it will navigate to the home page, and all the pages are responsive. When you change the size of the page, the all contents will still remain the same position, and also add a transaction duration time to make the transaction more smoothly, like this. And these are all the features that I want to introduce to you. Right now, I am going to talk about two challenges during my final website project development. The first one is how to make the whole pages responsive. Like when I change the size, it will still keep in the same proportion, or positions. The solution is that in the CSS document, instead of using the regular scales like pixels, REM, or proportion, I use the VW for width and the VH scale for the height, because VW means the viewpoint width and the VH means the viewpoint height. That means that you will cater how many percentage of the viewpoint, which means is the page's size. So by using those scales, when the size of the web page changed, it will still remain the same proportion in the whole page. So this can make the whole web pages responsive. And the second challenges I met is that when I designing the people menu, how to realize the function that when you click the man, it will jump to the corresponding people. I fixed this by using a tag. In the people HTML document about the name, I use the a tag and with a hook to the corresponding person, and in the class people intro, there will also have an a tag and with an ID, with a specific ID. That means that with this hook, that means that when you click the hyperlink, it will jump to the corresponding IDs. Just like for example, when I take the JT, it will jump to the corresponding a tag with the ID JT, and other do the same things. So these are the two challenges that I met in my final project development. Thank you, Professor.